Hello, welcome! It's one of those days when I pick a new hold to play. This one came highly recommended to me by someone whose recommendations I usually trust. However, it did not come recommended by itself. This is Don't Play This Dumb Hold by Disoriented. Don't waste your time. Okay, I will use my time well by playing this dumb hold. Don't waste your time. Some dumb rooms. So I've heard this compared to Decadent and Chrysalis. This hold is dumb and you definitely shouldn't play it. Which I had a super great time with, so if there's any accuracy to that, then I should be in for a great time here. Okay, so this is deep water, this is shallow water. There's Puff. I can't do anything in this room right now. I can't see what color it is even because there's no floor. However, I have to get out of it. Okay, so gotta wrangle that platform out from there somehow. Okay. Okay, so Puff, like Briars, allows platforms to go under it in water. Alright, well that's simple enough. It looked more intimidating than it was. Thanks to testers and neat people, Blorks 1, Chaco, and Soluble. This architect was so lazy they used Iceworks style for every room. I mean, really? Alright, I'm starting to understand what's going on here. Hi, Soldier Horn, why are you here? Hey, Caber, what are you for? Okay. So, first of all, leave through this entrance. Second of all, and look, this room doesn't even have a puzzle! The nerve! Second of all, re-enter through here. Get a soldier buddy. Those are both closes. Why do I want a soldier buddy? I can have a soldier buddy up here or down here, depending on the state of that door. That puts him down there. That puts him up there. Soldiers awaken evil eyes. I can't stun an evil eye with a caber in this configuration without either moving or killing it. Let's just observe what happens here. Well, okay, sure, you do that. Of course he stabs it. Okay, so soldiers do awaken evil eyes, right? I think so. I'm not 100% sure, though. But I think that's right. They do. Alright, so I need to get Soldier Man somehow up in here without disturbing this. That seems tricky. I can't start him with a caber. He'll always get that. So, things I can do. Those don't toggle. I can maybe hold an evil eye in place while the soldier goes somewhere. That's not great, though, for several obvious reasons. Okay, this one's not clear to me. Could it ever be any benefit to start him down there? I mean, he's just going to go one way or another toward an evil eye. Why did you do that? Look at this. Northwest, north, northwest. You did something different. This guy cares where I am in the room. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, this is a mess. Why are you... What is this? Is he looking at the caper as a wall and that's deciding his path? What the heck is going on with the soldier? This makes no sense. Huh? Why that behavior? So obviously this still doesn't work. The only way I can see it working is if I were somehow in here, and the soldier were in there, and this evil eye was still asleep. I could hold this one in place, but the soldier would still kill it. Like, to get the soldier more interested in that, he'd have to be way the heck up here. again, I can't stun Evil Eye without moving or killing it. So I don't know what the idea is. Can't have you awaken. Those both just close. What? I don't know. I'm going somewhere else. This is how lazy the architect was. They just put all the rooms into one big level rather than split them up logically. 55 rooms, by the way. It kind of bothers me to leave this behind, but I sure don't see what I need to see here, and staring at it for longer probably isn't going to result in that, so I'll come back to that with an insight later. Hi, weird little Gentry Eye Ratchet. You're a very, very slow counter. Let's see, can I accelerate you somehow? Yeah, slightly. For a bit. So let me guess, I want them in a place like, what, this or so? Not quite. Brain on Fire Trap. Do that to clear room. Get Wraithwings out first. Huh. What? I'm the only thing that can go there, but in this position, whether a Wraithwing is aggressive or afraid, it's never going to leave that cage. Hold on, Brain. It might. There needs to be a brain path from a Wraithwing to me. How do I do that with only one tile of space, though? Ah, with a Gentry Eye head. So now there's a brain path. However, I can't maintain that. Because I'm going to go up here and you'll go there, but that's a Gentry Eye head. That's fine. You have a path, and now you're there. Okay, cool. Yeah, Gentry Eyes, like serpents, despite their heads being solid, will not actually block the brain path map with them. However, their entire chain or tail is a brain obstacle. So I just need to make sure... Yeah, so you have a path to me. However, I wonder about your aggression. You are aggressive, okay. That's encouraging. So you're out. Alright, this seems fine. Just need to get you to come out. This is silly, but kind of cool. Yeah, you come out of your cage. Be in this area. And then I'm going to move you by one, and then you can find me. Yes, please do. There we go. What are these guys doing? Okay, Brained Wraithwings. To catch up with, this is one way. This is a better way. No, it's not. It's trying to... Oh. Why did you do that? Explain this behavior. Sure, brain pathing means they want to go orthogonally away, but that means I can actually just trap one like this? Yeah, that's right, and this is when Wraithwings react to your sword, when the brain... Okay, how is this? Let's see, a brained Wraithwing, kind of like a Roach Queen, looks for a brained move toward Beathrow, and if afraid, runs in the opposite direction of that. In this case, a brained roach would see the sword and say, this move is not open, I'm going to choose an alternative, which is going to be here, northwest. So the Wraithwing moves southeast in that case. Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure that's 100% accurate, but it does seem to match that behavior. No fancy lighting effects here, that's for sure. Mimic, you want to disarm me. In order to not allow that, I need to step carefully. Oh, I get a limited amount of... Oh. This one's gonna be weird. Oh, and the difficulty level is all over the place. Alright, I want to approach that from another way, but I've stepped into this room now, so I'm going to do it. Room is unrequired. Okay. Cabers, huh? I mean, what's the issue with just... So hi, you're on a platform. Hi, you're on thin ice. I push, push. Whoa, cool. Okay, that's the issue with that. This is all bridge. Alright, so instead, is there an instead? Because these are all hot tiles. Ah, check it out. Puffs. Oh no, wait a minute. Can't I just forget the decoys and do this? Oh, not with the hot tiles, of course. Oh, now wait. Do I think I see what to do. This is kind of amazing. If this is what I think it is, I do in fact put that there, push it on, but I need... In the move that I make that turn, I think I also need a puff to die on this tile and reform the ice, but how could it do that? I have 2 more decoy potions. Problem is, if I'm pushing my caber onto this space, that will then no longer be occupied, that will then be occupied by a caber and cannot become a puff death in that spot. I can't turn this into like super ice and make it 2 layers. Like by killing a puff there early or anything. There is more water here, all the way out here, but I don't see the point in that. And I can't get a puff in there anyway because of the hot tiles. Yeah, even with like double pushing stuff, hot tiles are completely impenetrable to puffs, I think. I'm pretty sure that they die instantly over top of one. This is not meaningful, that's pit. Can't form ice over that. Could I form fluff? Would that be useful? I mean, I can, but would it be useful? I mean, no matter what, I'm either pushing a puff here or using my caber to push this decoy forward. Difficulty level is all over the place. Room is unrequired, implying this is not one that I should be doing today. But I kind of want to. Why do I have 2 extra decoys? What are those for? The only way to hold up this bridge is indeed to keep that piece of thin ice right there. I like that the fact that this has all been bridge has not been important until then, and then suddenly, surprise, you dropped the entire world. Only this little tiny piece is remaining. I killed the monster, but it doesn't do me any good. Okay, so how do I simultaneously push you? Maybe I don't. See, placing a decoy on a hot tile might work. Let's see, is there some... If I were to place one here, and then in the very next turn push it off, maybe I could get something done. Just ignore this. I would want... you there. The last one I'll place will be this there facing that way. And then if I could just have... Oh, perfect. I think this will work, almost. almost. Yeah, isn't this okay? No, not with this orientation. Like, I can put a guy there, and I can... Oh, well, this was wrong. Also, again, orientation. You would need to face this way, so that's no good. My plan was to place that there, and then push the whole chain this way, but... Let's see, am I sure that's not doable? I mean, that pushes, but it's wrong because I have to face him that way. But, like, I think I'm on the right track here, maybe. I'm on a track. Is it the right one? Who knows. Yeah, so this is the most efficient way to get a push onto that. So let's think about this a little bit differently. If I have to be facing this way when I drink that, I'm going to be standing here with this dude there. The only move that would push northeast is a step to the northeast. But that's not something I can do with this. Because the only way to push somebody northeast is like that. And like that can only... Still feel like it has to do with a puff. Like, puffs are here, ice is here. But I just can't have those things happen simultaneously, can I? Well, now hang on. What about some sort of a hybrid solution? Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it. So safely placed decoy. Dude who's gonna push him. Not safely placed. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Safely placed decoy. I'm gonna push to the east. The way I'm gonna push to the east is... Okay, so you'll be there facing north. So then somebody is gonna be here facing this way. And then somebody's gonna be here facing this way. Yes, perfect. I did it. Check it out. Cool. So this is kind of misdirection. Makes me think I can do something with the ice, but it was reasonably clear I couldn't. Okay. That's my kind of puzzle. That was fun. Hey, this is the same room as down there, except different. I'm surprised there isn't a comment saying, oh, you're just repeating rooms now. This architect is terrible. Something, something. Okay, so... Concept behind this room. So I'm gonna go south. Oh, hey, these are gonna grow. Be aware. Go this way, do that. Yeah, that's fine. Go this way, do that, right? Go one more. And then I can do this, but then I can't go here. Okay, not quite. Can I be quicker? Nope. Not by much, at least. I could do this, which is different. Oh, hey. Then I get as many of these moves as I want. I had a different angle of approach, which seems better. If I kill you, and then... Hey, check it out. I sort of accidentally did it, but I'll take it. Room is clear. Right? That room was clear, right? Yes. Alright, so same concept, just different. Fuses now. Adder. So do adder manipulation then? Some sort of weird little chamber here. Okay, I mean, I can manipulate an adder. I know how to do those things. Alright, so you like to be horizontal, you're going to be vertical next. There we go, you eat that. Right, so only invulnerable portions of tar stuff, which is pretty much everything in this situation. No, don't do that. Do this. And this. Hey, you didn't... Oh, I see. Only invulnerable. That was that space. Okay, so it goes by the tar stuff underneath the tar mother to determine vulnerability, which is perfectly reasonable. Of course it does. What else would it do? Not certain I've been in this exact situation before, but now I know how it works. Okay, this one is way more straightforward than the one to the south of it. Alright, now I just have to kill this adder. Ooh, without leaving this row. Okay, that's... I think I want to have it eat its own tail. That seems like a good idea. It's doing a little bit of that, but not as much as I'd like. Do more. Okay, so how would I want to... Alright, so I have all the time in the world, pretty much. At least 10 turns. As far as serpents are concerned, that's all the time in the world. To decide, when going south, how do I best make it eat its own tail? Let's try... Let's see, what if I go to this way? What if I go to this way? No, it's better the other way. No, it's neither way is going to work. Yeah, no, I think I want something else. Well, let's just see if I can send you north and then in there, like one turn later. North, that way, that way. There we go. That's about what I wanted. Yeah, that's the best I'm going to get here. Now, I just need to make sure that you're killable. You're not going to be, are you? So that's vertical. If I did that one earlier... It worked! I think that was probably how you were supposed to do that room. I didn't explain much as I was doing it, I was concentrating. That was cool. Alright. Chainless Gentry Eye, Rock Golem. There is somewhere I can stand in this room where this guy wouldn't just die if these are opened. Okay, so if you want him to die, don't stand south of this row. Stick. Ortho squares. So I get one immediately, I see. So just... Ooh, last two at once. Okay. Gentry Eye wrangling on ortho squares. I need you over here, and then you can do... Well, now you've killed me. So I think... Do I? I don't know, sometimes I do. So if I do this... That's not the most productive thing, but it worked. That felt weird. I'll take it though. Can I pull the same trick on you? Probably. Poof, 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 poof. Yep. Now two at once. You might just politely wait. You didn't. But that worked anyway. Okay. That felt really strange. But it worked itself out. I'll take it. Fourth place tie. Clone potions. Gel mothers. Puffs have got to kill him, I guess. All of the weapons. Okay. What are you trying to tell me? I think I get it. Alright. So here's my thinking. Caber or pickaxe would both be fine. Caber sounds more comfortable. Oh. What? That's not shallow. What is this? Oh, I start the clone. Got it. Okay. So each clone gets... Okay, so I happen to know that both a pickaxe and a caber are capable of blocking puff movement if they're just sitting on top of them. So if I want these guys to survive, which I probably do, since, you know, they're clones of me, I need to give them those two specific weapons. Dagger wouldn't do it, sword wouldn't do it, staff wouldn't do it unless I input a bunch of bump moves, and you can't bump against a puff without hitting it and dying. So, those are free. I don't even need to mess with this guy at this point. Yeah, so just pull puffs out and somehow use them to kill that. I think I see how. Caber dude's gonna have an easier time than Pickaxe dude. Okay, okay. Neat. That's what that feels like. Oh, shoot. It has to be closer together. I see. Alright, that's fair. So closer together. Don't do that. So I'm gonna shove you, shove you, shove you. Okay, done. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Not getting very high places in this. This seems to have been optimized by someone. Another of these rooms. No adder this time. However, there's a disarm token. So I can just rearm after I do one of those. So go ahead and just disarm and then rearm. Then I get a staff. What good would a staff be? What? Okay. So I should be able to kill maybe 2 of these. Yikes. Okay, well that's cool, but so what? Tar growth can get all messy now. That was weird. Still can't kill a tar mother with a staff. Huh. That feels so weird. It all makes sense with what I know about the turn order, but it feels weird. Okay. So, could I, like, invert this and start here? Get this while I'm still armed, therefore be disarmed and be able to step over this. Still doesn't help me get my sword back. I still end up with a staff there. Okay, so that doesn't help. Am I missing something? A lot of checkpoints all around there. There's just nothing good I can do with a staff. I don't want this. What's this for? I don't get the point. Do I have any more insight about this? Not really. If I could convince the soldier to stand in place there and hold this evil eye, I would still have this problem and it wouldn't help anything. No, don't know what to do with this. Okay, so this might have to be left as a mystery room. This one I don't really get immediately. Like, it seems... I mean, I had a pretty decent thing going here when I did this. Like, that all feels like it works the way it's supposed to work. But then what? Then nothing, because I can't kill this with a staff. Or while disarmed, and rearming means I just leave with a staff. And there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so there's something going on here that's non-obvious. Alright, so again, 55 rooms in here somewhere. I made some pretty good progress. This is not especially hard, but it sure is interesting. Alright, cool. I'll see you next time to keep exploring this big ice bridge place.